Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing of a very important topic called Contentful. So again, Contentful is also similar to what we were doing with traditional CMS content management system. But the problem with traditional content management system was that traditional CMS was tightly coupled with the presentation layer. So it was limited to, and it was very much tightly coupled with what is the HTML, what is the CSS, what is the JavaScript that you are using for that particular CMS. So if you talk about WordPress, if you talk about OpenCart, all these CMS, the front end and back end, they are tightly coupled. So we need to make sure that whatever backend or whatever content we are creating in the backend, it should be compatible, it should be as per the template layout structure that is already or predefined. So that is why we are saying that these are tightly coupled. Now the problem is, if we are talking about CMS for web, so the content that we are creating, it will be only applicable for the web. Although you can create responsive templates that will be used for different device, but the major challenge is that you don't have the freedom. Now in order to overcome these limitations, nowadays we don't go with the traditional CMS, we have this headless CMS concept. And in headless CMS concept, the most widely used is Contentful of Google. So in Contentful, now this Contentful is scalable content management system. In this case, the front end is not connected with your back end. So whatever content you are going to create, this content is scalable. You can widely use this content across multiple platforms, whether it is web, mobile, any of the platform, website, digital experiences. Now, this headless CMS is basically for content creation, and you are free to use this across multiple platforms. So, this is the first thing that headless CMS solves your problem. That now headless CMS gives the content, it generates the content that can be used across multiple platforms. So this is one thing. Second thing is, now you're not limited to a particular technology, particular framework. So you can consume this content in React, you can consume this content using Vue.js, you can use any Node.js framework. So now there is no limitation that you should be aware of a particular technology in order to use or in order to consume this data. So for mobile, you can go for React Native, you can go for any native option. So not only it provides content for different platforms, in terms of security also, it provides a foolproof secure solution so that data can only be accessed using secure tokens. You have a workspace where you will be creating all your models. So when we talk about a model, so model is again the layout, or in terms of database, it will be your table in which all your data, all your content will be stored. And we have all the different options to create the database, just like we create in SQL, MySQL, SQL Server. So we have all the different field types like JSON, then we have reference type, so that we have the relationship of primary key and foreign key. So all those things that we have been using in our traditional model approach or traditional database approach, all those options are there, and these are in simplified form. So in terms of a backend developer or backend contentful user, the job is to create model specific to the application, create the different relationship between the different models, create the content, and then publish the content. Once the content is published, now in front end we have all the different options. We are free to use any of the frameworks. We can go with the manual JavaScript approach, where we can use Ajax to call all those options. We can go with a proper framework that gives you a wrapper class that makes it super easy to call all the different data. If you are working on a mobile, we can go with React Native, where we have all this request response options to fetch the data. Plus, not only token, it also provide different environment. Just like in GitHub, we have different branches, master, staging. So it also provides in similar structure, so that we have a development team who wants to work in a dev environment, they can work on dev environment. After testing, if everything is working, this dev can be moved to a new environment staging, where there will be another level of testing. And this is not related to your GitHub Bitbucket. This is specific to Contentful, where data is moving from one environment to another environment after QC. And in Contentful, the main environment is your master. So everything that is being properly tested, it should be moved to the master environment. Now this master environment, why I'm saying that master environment is very important, because by default, Contentful optimize this master environment so that any request that is sent here, it can be processed very fast. It is highly optimized, performance wise, security wise. So basically, this is all about Contentful or headless CMS. And in terms of scalability, how data is scalable, how it is easily available in multiple platforms, not connected with any front end. As compared to traditional CMS, those are fully connected with your front end. Your layout is already decided, and based upon that, you create your content. So friends, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.